So today is the first official day here at Djerassi. I'm gonna get my feedback today. I'm gonna have my group critique in the morning, and I'm gonna have my one-on-one with Nova in the afternoon. Today we're also gonna take a walk. It's a little foggy. It's still gorgeous though, very atmospheric. It was kind of a rush. After the group critique section, I had like 1 hour to have lunch, and after that I had my one-on-one with Nova. Everything went well. I just have a lot to process. Right now we're going to have a walk and see some sculptures.
We have 5.5 miles of trails, 583 acres. Carl Djerassi, Pamela's father, the biochemist, he would commission artwork. And then artists started to leave artwork on the property. No requirement to do so, but over the years 130 sculptures have been left on the property. They're deliberately ephemeral, so they exist for a month, a year, 5 years, 10 years, and then they disappear. But we have about 60 of those sculptures that still exist on the trails. And it's another source of inspiration for the people who come here.
I'm here with Celia. She's the resident manager here at Djerassi. How long have you been working here?
About 1.5 years.
I've been here now for, I think this is my 8th year.
I've been working here for almost 3 months.
Very recent,
yeah.
What do you like the most about working here?
It's like a grad school summer camp for me because I get like firsthand looks into like everybody's kind of concepts and mediums and stuff. I like getting to view a lot of different artistic disciplines and how each different type of artist describes their work is very different. How they talk about it is very different. And I think that gives me an interesting view into how like the creative process happens overall.
Really enjoy interacting with all these new artists every month that come and in your case, the workshops. It's really great to see a bunch of new faces all the time. I really like the challenge of being able to satisfy people's dietary needs and just makes me happy cooking for people.
If there's anything during this time that we have been working here that was memorable, that's going to stick with you?
I think one of the nicest things was getting to know Carl Djerassi even just a little bit. He would come a couple times a year and have dinner, and he would always remember what he had the last time, and he was just a very interesting, I mean, as you can imagine, a really interesting person.
And I was thinking something that was very specific to Djerassi is there was a writer who came here who was very good friends with someone who had lived here initially. And every night we would walk up that road up to Torrey, which is a spirit gate. And so every night we would walk up the hill and we would talk about people that we had known and important things. And at the end of about a week of doing that, she told me that she lost this person standing by the Torrey, and I felt like that was a really important thing that had happened there.
So during the first session that I was here, one of the artists kind of recruited me to photo document one of his installations out in the woods. And so we piled into Tom, the facilities manager's gator at dawn and rode out into the woods. And I was photographing him like work on his installation on top of this stream. And that was just like the coolest moment. It was like, it was so quiet and it was so beautiful, and that was pretty cool.
I'm here with Maddy, and what I want to know is like, why do you think workshops like this are helpful to you?
Writing is such an isolated activity. It's so easy to just get completely wrapped up in your head, and it's so important to have other people's input and feedback, especially other writers that are at a similar level to you.
I think workshops are really helpful to get not just one person's feedback, but a lot of people's feedback, and people's feedback who you respect and trust and admire their work.
For me, I really enjoy listening to other people's work. It helps me to figure out what's going on in my work as well. It's also opened up a huge amount of different genres for me.
I really wanted to get an experience where I could be with other authors who were working in YA. For me, having the space in a long period of time away from the office and all of those kinds of things really helped free me up in terms of writing and rethinking kind of some of the things I was doing, and also taking a step back and just thinking about why I write and what I love about writing.
I cut heads all the time. I am. Thank you. And I'm doing the thing. How do you think this workshop specifically, why do you think it worked for you?
We've had a great group of people. I think having the 5 days out in the middle of nowhere where there aren't really distractions.
No internet.
No internet, no phones, has been really, really good.
This workshop in particular, it's a really great mix of the people here. The place is really special, and the schedule.
I love the structure that we have going on with we have the feedback, the critiques in the morning. So it gives you like a little set point throughout the day. You know, you have to wake up. You have. Plus, I love looking at other people's work. I get so inspired and excited when I'm really excited about somebody else's project. So that for me is a great way to like start the day.
And I really enjoy just the balance of, you know, workshop in the morning and in the afternoon, quiet writing and thinking about, you know, what you might have learnt.
Nova in particular is a wonderful facilitator for these workshops. She's creates a safe space and makes everyone feel, you know, that they can trust each other, and and she's a natural teacher, and everyone feels really comfortable with her.
And then that one-on-one time with Nova, it was just, you know, incredible. I flew 14 hours to get here, and I'm really glad that I did.
What do you think that has happened this week that is going to stick with you, that you think was like memorable?
So one of the first nights we were here, Nova read from a short story, and then afterward we had kind of a question and answer session, which really turned into a wonderful conversation between all of us.
Our conversation just about what our dreams are in our careers as writers, and you know, problems that we've maybe met in the publishing industry, and kind of fears that we have.
I sort of walked away with a renewed sense of why I work so hard at this and why it's important to me.
It meant a lot to me. Led to really some breakthroughs about, you know, what I want out of writing and what I want out of my career, and ways that I can continue to find love in writing and just get something exciting out of it for myself, so that it's not always about the publishing industry or anything else. Finding those things within yourself, I think, is really important, and this has given me kind of a space to think about that.
Okay, number one, the food is just amazing. The people I've met has been a highlight. And walking through the Djerassi forest and seeing, you know, the sculptures left behind by the artists was pretty special too.
I spent like an hour today out on this bench. I think it's called like the listening bench. It was just this really phenomenal internal moment. And then this enormous beetle came out of the stump, and I was like, okay, I'm going now.
Come here.
We had dinner together, as we always do. Right now I'm really tired because I didn't stop the entire day. I went for my group critique session. I had lunch in like 30 minutes or so, and then I came back to my studio, read Nova's comments, and I had my 45 minutes one-on-one consultation with her. And then right after that we took a walk in the grounds, and then after that just went straight for dinner, and then we have this great conversation afterwards. I got back here and I just went through a little bit of the feedback that I got. I still have to organize all the feedback. Tomorrow, 3 authors are gonna get workshopped, and I'm planning on actually getting my work started tomorrow, in the sense of like organizing all my feedback and getting some pages written, or at least start do something, progress. I'm gonna take a bath and sleep. Now it's 11. I think resting is very important. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button here below. Put your questions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Cover my boobs.
Cover the boobs.
Okay.
The boobs looks fine.
Well, they're always there.